Welcome to the podcast called The Heavy Rollers. Big boys living that good jujitsu like with nothing but truth and nicotine. We got Steven with a blue bell, real cowboy. 9 milligrams of nicotine in his pouches, planes be crashing in his front yard. Next up, we got Derek the nice guy. Mama took too much Tylenol when she was pregnant. Boy got a white belt with lots of stories. Living that heavy roller life. Hey, hey. We got Steven with a blue bell, real cowboy. 9 milligrams of nicotine in his pouches, planes be crashing in his front yard. Next up, we got Derek the nice guy. Mama took too much Tylenol when she was pregnant. Boy got a white belt with lots of stories.
There you go.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. Our battery's like at halfway too. Yeah. Oh man. Damn, dude. It's been a minute. I guess we've both been really busy, you know.
yeah. I mean, he's not getting home until 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Work, so kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, we meant to do a podcast last week.
Yeah. I started a new job too. Second job. Which is pretty dope, man. Like I get to work on hot rods.
Yeah, which is cool. I saw that, dude.
Yeah, right now I'm working on a 1966 Ranchero, Ford Ranchero, and I'm gonna be painting it. And I'm gonna learn. I've always wanted to learn how to do stuff like that. And I've been sanding it down, and the dude's like, "You're doing a really good job." And I'm like, I don't know if he's just saying that or not, but it's just like, dude, it feels good. But this dude's really cool, you know, and he needs some help, and I need money, you know. But yeah,
Extra money doesn't hurt, man.
hell no.
I definitely don't need a second job, so.
Yeah, they gave us like I got a second job just for a couple of days a week whenever I'm off or whatever, and I've been going on 7 days, like 2 weeks of 7 days straight.
Yeah.
I guess. And which this job is so cool because I don't even feel like it's like, doing that. And my master plan's all coming together. I'm making extra money. I'm going to get a vehicle and I'm also, going back to train, and it's like, that's one reason why I did it too. Because my whole master plan was to be able to start being able to pay for my training again.
Yeah, no, I definitely have no energy nor anything
Yeah.
to go back right now.
I don't know, this new job's cool, man. I just don't feel like I'm working when I'm there, Like, I feel like I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like the last 3 days I've, we went in and hit it hard, and I don't even feel like I'm tired, but I'm not like, like I'm not like pissed off, and like if with any other job, if I would have done the same thing, I would have been pissed off and not want to go to my other job today and stuff like that. When we release this, I'll try to release it by 6 o'clock tonight. But I got a lot of things to do before I go to work too. Gotta go pay bills. You know how that is. Gay. No, I'm just kidding.
I work a few hours.
Ugh. Yeah, I got a haircut appointment and bills and work.
My life is nothing but work right now, man.
Yeah.
All that work. Trying to relax, doing something else.
That's understandable. I think that's a good thing in a way, as long as you like it, if you like what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? And you got a good goal, And that man I work with, he was telling me some stuff. He's like, man, set yourself some goals, and which I have. And he's all, imagine where you want to be 10 years, you know what I'm saying? And work hard to get there. And that's what I've been trying to do, Like, I want to be living in Miami or something in 10 years, you know what I mean? Like,
Damn. In 10 years?
Mhm.
I'll be 41.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't know if I'll be alive.
Ah, damn, I'll be 41 in 10 years.
I'll be 49.
Here's the thing,
Mm-hmm. Which was another thing kind of made me sad today. A friend of mine passed away, right? Now, I ain't seen him in like 10 years. But it's like, damn, like every year as you get older, your friends start to fade away.
You know what I was thinking about too though?
Yeah,
Was one friend sees everybody's deaths
yeah.
and nobody's gonna see his.
Hmm.
I thought about shit.
It's like the older you get, man. I don't want to get gloomy, but like I had a friend, and his name was Robin. He was cool as hell. Hall of Fame famous, and he used to walk around town. And in school, he was like 2 or 3 grades ahead of me. But he was like a big time football player, and like he was our freestyler. And like I even heard from some people told me that Little Flip was looking at him, but he went down that wrong path, you know. Which he was still a good guy, but like he passed away this week. I was like, damn, bro. Every year since I've gotten older, I've lost at least 2 friends. Like it's crazy. Like, and people that I used to know from back in the day, they're not around no more. And you're like, damn, dude. Like, and I was thinking about this morning. I almost started crying because I was like, damn, that boy was like a cool dude. I remember like I actually officially met him when I was like 20, and he used to walk up and down the street, and he'd always see me outside Storms when I was smoking a cigarette. And he'd be like, hey, dude, you got a cigarette, D? I'm like, yeah, I got you. And I give him a cigarette. We'd sit there just chop it up and then start freestyling. And then it was like, then he would start talking about God and stuff because I'd always be, when I worked at Storms, I was like, I'd work 11 to 2 and then 4 to close. So I'd just sit out there for 2 hours and, just listen to music or whatever, or talk to him and stuff like that. And it was like, and I was like, damn, they kind of hit me a little hard when I found that out. But I was like, it's just when you get older, you realize, man, you start to lose people, and like you gotta make sure everybody's treasured. That's my thing. I mean, I know we're working really hard and stuff, and also set goals and stuff, and become the person you want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a little weird, I guess. But
Part of life.
yeah, man.
You can't help it.
Yeah.
People are gonna pass regardless of.
Hmm.
No matter what, man, you can't stop what
Yeah.
fate already has in store for them.
Exactly. It just sucks as you get older. Sometimes there's a lot of guys I wish I could have a conversation with.
No, there's plenty of conversations.
Yeah. Like I wish you could have met my boy Jay, my best friend. Like y'all would have got along, like straight up.
We'll change the subject so we're not moving everybody.
Yeah.
So there's this guy that from New York right now that's helping us
Hmm.
because we're short staffed at work, right? Dude, his accent is so fucking funny.
Oh,
He is a
dude.
typical his accent is a typical New Yorker.
Oh, so he sounds like Tony Soprano or something.
Yes, dude.
Oh no,
Oh my!
I'd be
I bet you I
dying.
could call him right now, and you'd hear it, and you'd be like, "Oh yeah, he definitely from New York."
How you doing?
Yeah, you do just like that. Dude. Like last night, we were at work and we are fucking around, and he was getting pissed, and that accent was getting chunky. I was like, "How do I keep him getting fucking mad?" Because I wanted to keep. And eventually, he was like, "Man, you got me fucked up, man." And I'm like, I can't do the accent, but holy fuck, like his shit was so funny.
Dude,
Like
I
when he gets
love that
started.
East Coast accent. I do not know why. Like it just like it's one of my favorite ones. I can't do it.
And he's a big old white boy too.
Yeah, so he probably is one of Tony
He's
Soprano
like
dudes.
6'1", 6'2", like he's like a size between me and you.
Oh wow,
And
so he's a heavy roller.
yeah, he's fucking funny, man. Like we were talking last night. He's only 20, right?
Mm,
And so the company that we work for, they flew him out from New York to here.
damn.
He came 2 weeks ago. Well, they got stopped in Chicago for weather or whatever.
Hmm.
Well, he got stuck there, and the fucking company paid for a penthouse for his ass at the hotel.
Nice.
And dude, he ran up the hotel bill up to like $200 on alcohol, food, and shit like that in just one night.
Yeah.
In one night. Anyway, so last night we went to the store and we went and got monsters and shit for lunch.
Yeah.
He's like, "Man, can you give me a pack of Twisted Teas?" I was like, "What the fuck? It's a weird one to want to drink," but
Yeah.
I was like, "Sure, I'll get you one." And, I was playing golf with him last night before I went to sleep on PS5,
Yeah.
and all I kept hearing was him cracking up another one every like couple of seconds. This boy is pounding that 12 pack like no other right now.
He's stuck in a foreign land just getting drunk.
He's just loving
Kind of
it.
envy that.
And then he's fighting with this girl too, so I'm like, bro, you might as well just move down here.
Yeah, dude, that'd be. I want to hear that accent. I just like the like. I like people's accents, you know, because everybody sounds
I
different.
know his ass is awake. I bet you,
You know?
fucking dude. He bought 3 pounds of fucking brisket meat yesterday.
Oh,
Dude, he brought some. I don't remember where he got it from. Texas barbecue or some shit
yeah.
in Austin.
Damn. Oh, we're still good.
Okay. It was the fatty pieces of brisket. Oh my god, bro, that shit was good.
Oh my
So
god.
where you going, my guy? I'm assuming Snapchat.
Deal. I just want to hear that accent.
Let's hear. Yeah, he's been fighting with his old lady, so.
Oh, that sucks, man. That's one thing I like about being single, man. You know,
Hey, did you?
like, you know,
Yeah, you don't have to deal with all the bullshit. Did you remember
yeah.
I went to the Houston rodeo? All the fights that happened and people getting shot.
For what?
Houston rodeo? A bunch of random fights that are popping off. Yeah, this past weekend, Houston had one of their big rodeos,
Yeah.
and I guess people were fighting for no reason, and people were sent to the hospital, and then I guess like
Is that where we
shootings
went to?
happened.
We went to when we went to Houston. We
Yeah,
were.
we went to Houston, but we didn't go to the rodeo.
I know we went to that. Like it was by the rodeo grounds, I believe. That over there buying stuff and had all the market.
Nah, I think it's more like
Mm. That's crazy. Yeah, like that shooting in Austin, right? I told you about that.
yeah.
Well, my sister was across the street. My sister told me, you know, her. Well, I talked to her boyfriend. But I was just like, damn. You know, so that pissed me off. But nothing I could do about it. But you know, he was a government plant spy. Make us hate Iran. But yeah. But you know, but like you know, it's crazy, man. Like the world's going crazy right now. But I wonder how that broke out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but everybody's just quick to grab a gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one wants to just box it out or you know grapple it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I have never. Well, I never wanted to kill anybody. You know, now I mean, shoot them in the ass or something, be kind of funny. But you know what I'm saying? Like, just I would rather fight the dude and then have that over him for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then go to prison and sit there for the rest of my life. Just, well, I'm in prison, you know, like here I am just with a bunch of naked dudes. Like, never thought that was cool. Ever. You know? But I don't know, man. It's just people are quick to do that. Like, I was reading about a guy in Port Aransas, a young dude, 17, 18 years old, pulled a gun and shot some people. like, damn, there goes your life, bro. You know, there goes your life. Bye bye.
Yeah, done.
You know, it sucks, man. Like, I've always I don't know. I've always valued my own life more. You know, and I've been mad at people. You know, I've been mad. Oh, I've been mad, but I just realized now that just wastes too much energy too. You know, like no more holding grudges. You know, there's people out there that owe me money right now. I'm not holding no grudges. I just don't fuck with them. You know?
Dude, I show you my new crop set?
I saw it on Snapchat, but yeah, like I didn't see it in person.
I'll show you right now.
Hell yeah!
But yeah, after you found it,
Nice.
like we looked up all the clothes. Like the bag itself is a $400 bag.
Oh yeah, easily.
Dude, the set alone was like another 100 and something.
Nice.
You guess how much you got it for?
Huh?
$30.
30.
$30 for everything.
I saw they let y'all back in Kingsland, or was it a different one? Oh.
We told them that we'd follow the rules and do what they wanted. So,
Yeah, we won't be Mexican, okay? I mean, like,
granted, yeah, we still bump music and shit, but
Oh, I
it's
would.
not like terribly loud like
I
it
would.
used to be.
I would have invited my uncles and stuff out there. Hey Theo, we were like, hey mijo, what's going on? You know, it'd be all loud and everything.
Yeah, we got back right to that one.
Hell yeah.
I almost got into a fight in Lano.
Oh no. The Lano one?
Yeah.
They put my brother's sign out there for his business.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he paid for them. Like when they do the tournaments, they're gonna have his sign set up.
Yeah, no, I tried fighting one of the guys there. He's being a dick.
It's
I
Lano.
told him to go fuck himself. And then once he like started hearing me talk and like I stood up, he was like, he got really quiet, and I was like,
Oh yeah.
whatever, man. Like, talk all that shit to somebody that was smaller than you.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you fucking shut your mouth, huh?
Well, that's like I told my buddy. I have a buddy that's in a wheelchair, and people will pick at him, and then he actually whoops their ass. And what happens is like he gets in trouble or whatever, but he's like, I told him, I said, you know why they do that? Because they think they have an advantage on you. But as soon as they see they don't have that advantage, they get quiet. Their attitude changes.
There was some rich white.
Oh yeah, probably from Lano.
Yeah, there was some rich white.
That never, nothing against rich white pricks, I guess, but Lano is full of those guys that just like they have never left that town.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
That's my town.
And again, we're like the only like dark skinned people there.
Oh yeah.
So granted, I think we did take his ball.
Yeah.
But again, how we fucking supposed to know?
Yeah.
And
there's like 80 of them.
My buddy Gabriel, he's like, make sure you have your name on your ball, this and that. And I was like,
I got a ball for you.
And then he was like, hey, like, let me see you guys' balls. Like, I wanted to make sure it's not mine. And I was like, oh, get the fuck out of here. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Deal with your own shit later. Like, you lost a fucking ball. Boo, motherfucker. I lost like 6. Like, you don't hear me crying about it. Like, on your fucking day. And he was like, wanted to say something. I was like, say something. I'll fucking beat the shit out of you right now. Make sure you're drinking out of a straw, you dickhead. And he just stood there, and I was like, what, cat got your fucking tongue now all of a sudden?
He's like, I'm telling.
He fucking just like said something in his breath, and I was like, say it louder. And then he walked away. And then I ended up, I was already drinking at that point. Dude, fuck this guy. So we got real close, like from here to like maybe the other side of my car.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, dickhead, I got my fucking ball right here. You want to come grab it or what? And his buddy was like, is it your ball? And I was like, yeah, fucking come get it, you pussy boy. And I just kept antagonizing them all day. Yeah, eventually they left us alone. And then the group behind us heard what happened, and they're like, hey, make sure you write your name on your ball. Like, fucking making fun of those people.
Yeah.
And like, so us and that group were fucking making fun of the other group, and those dudes were getting pissed, bro. And I was like, yeah, that's what you fucking get. You thought you were going to come up here and say some shit and get away with, nah. Suck my dick, buddy. Fuck you up 7 days a week.
Them guys that they never left that town, and they're like, "This is my town. You can't." You know what I mean? Like, and I went to school with a lot of those kind of guys, and because I actually ended up going to Lano school my last 4 years, and it was an adventure for Marble Falls School, but
it's not all rich white people. Like,
yeah, no, because I have a lot of customers.
Just that one.
Yeah, there's a few there.
That one pissed me off that day.
Yeah, because there a lot of them guys are like, they're pretty chill for the most part. They come in, like, a lot of these college guys are coming in the liquor store. And, man, I'm telling you, the scariest people that come in a liquor store to me, though, is not the rich white guys. Those are the coolest guys. They'll tip you.
Yeah, most of them.
And the scariest ones to me are bridesmaids and brides.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, they have been, like, those girls are brutal.
Yeah.
And, like, they will, like, this bride was being so rude to me, and that her friend apologized.
I'm on fire right now.
Yeah.
I realized the sun was up.
And so, like, I got, like this bride was so brutal, and there's 3 bachelorette parties came out. They're 6s. I had to step it up.
It's about time.
I was doing 2 3s at a time, and I'm like, well, I might as well just get to 6s.
So you have the bridesmaids.
Yeah, and, like, they're to me, that's the scariest group of people. Like, especially when there's a bridezilla.
Especially if they're drunk already, too.
Oh yeah, some be flirting though,
Some do.
and I'm like, ooh, girl, like you're too young to be flirting with me.
Some do, but then there's some where you're like, please get out of my store.
Yeah, like some of you flirting. I'm like, how old are you? I'm 22. And she's getting married, and I'm just like, I'm 38.
Dude, we went to.
I'm old.
Not even that old. Dude, the other day, where the fuck was I? Oh, it was at Casey's right there in Marble, the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've seen it.
I haven't seen it, but I heard.
Anyways, I was getting something to drink the other day, and the lady goes, how old are you? And I was like, 30. She was like, oh, what a baby. And I was like, I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Yeah.
You know? And she was like, what do you mean? I said, a lot of people think I'm 50. And she was like, that's my age. And you definitely. And I was like, no, there's people out there that think I'm older than I look. And I was like, so I appreciate the compliment.
Yeah. There's like a guy the guy I work for now. His name's Robert. He's really cool. I thought he was in his 50s. Lately, he's like in his like late 60s.
Oh, really?
And he's like I don't know if you've seen him. He used to drive that antique black Dodge truck around town. And
Is it the 2-door?
yeah, it was really long. It was like a 60-something Dodge pickup.
And it has that single window in the back.
Yeah.
Is it black and white?
It was black, but it was like old. Like
He goes slow as fuck.
Yeah. And so he's really cool, and like he's really wise and stuff too. And I realized I become like a lot of these customers I'm becoming friends with. They're a lot older than me, and they're like, "Oh, you're young, man." And I'm just like, "Dude, I don't feel young." I mean, sometimes I wake up and I still think I'm 25. I don't know if that ever happens to you, where you still think you're like, man, I'm in my 20s, bro. I'm cool. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm almost 40. Like, I'm out here at almost 40 doing this, And I realized that yesterday I was pushing that car and I was like, oh, little back pain came in. I was like, oh, okay. That's weird. And then I had to climb in the back of it and I realized I couldn't just jump in it like I used to. And I had to get a step ladder. And I'm like, man, as I'm getting old, he looks at me and goes, you haven't even started. I'm like, man, I feel like it, bro. He goes, no, you're a young man, dude. He goes, enjoy your young age, And I'm like, I guess. He goes, my son's 48.
You know, we never adjusted this, and it's not even on.
Oh, wow. I guess, I wonder if everything's going to change.
At some point in terms of, so
back. Now, I think our voices might be a little different.
it's definitely going to be
But I'm
way
going
different.
to have to fix the pitch.
I looked up and I didn't see no green again, so I was like, that turned off at some point.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to have to change the pitch. Now it's like picking up everything.
Yeah.
All right. Move a little further over here. That wind.
But yeah, dude, we went, me, Ashley, so we had some guys visiting from work the last almost 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
One guy was from Arkansas, 2 guys are from here in Texas, and so we took them out to downtown Marble, to Bear Hall, went there, then we went to the Cowboy Bar.
Yeah. Oh, it's just a spam call. They check on me every once in a while.
Yeah, make sure you're left.
Yeah, make sure that they can try to scam me.
So then we went to Cowboy Bar, then we went to Chili's.
Nice.
Took those guys out, and then one guy, we totally forgot that he had blood clots, so he's on blood thinners. And he forgot to take his medicine before we started drinking.
Yeah.
Oh man, those like couple stouts that we had fucked him up.
Ooh.
Felt bad. Like I was like, damn, I should have remembered that.
Yeah.
Beer thins out your blood thinner, faster. Anyway, so then we went to the Brass Hall. Oh, we were playing darts. This dude next to us was in a tournament, bro.
Mm-hmm.
A whole sponsored athlete. And like he was playing the game, and I kept seeing the thing on this corner of the dart machine. It's a camera against the guy that he's playing against.
Oh wow!
And like some other country. Like he was playing internationally.
Just sitting there in Marble Falls, Texas.
Yeah, just at the bar, bro, just shooting darts.
That's awesome.
And he won it, and it was like $2K.
He won 2K playing darts, bro.
Damn.
And we're playing pool and watching him in
We
that.
might need against.
No, I'm not. I suck at darts, bro.
So do I, but like you asked my cousin Christian, there's holes in his old apartment wall because of me. Everybody else be all hitting the target, and I'm like, whoosh, I'm like, eh.
But yeah, we watched him do, and he was like killing it. He hit like several bullseye back to back, dude. One time, like he threw it, bullseye. He threw the next one, bullseye. The next one was bullseye, and won the game just like that.
Oh,
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, I'm in the championship right now. I gotta beat this guy twice. Beat the guy like that." And then the second time, he took it easy on the guy.
oh.
And then won it. And then he's like, "Yeah, no, usually I play this shit at home. I have my whole screen set up to where I can play at home." But he's like, "I wanted to go out."
Yeah, I like Brass Hall. I used to be called something else, and I got kicked out.
Isn't it like jazz or some shit like that? Or
It was like they used to have concerts there. They had Zero come there one time, the rapper from Houston,
yeah,
one of my favorite rappers. He came out there one time, and one of my homegirls tried to grab his dick.
nice.
Yeah, and he almost stopped the whole show.
There you go.
You
Yeah,
know,
that would do it.
and he was out there. But Little Flip's been out there. Paul Wall, that was one of my favorite shows. But
yeah, he was fucking good. And then we met the Chili's bartender at Chili's. He was our waiter.
Yeah.
And we're like, "Oh, we're gonna go to Brass Hall after this." He's like, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna be right there." And I was like, "No fucking way."
Yeah,
and then like he showed up, bro. And he bought us shots, bought us beer, and I was like, "No way, bro."
That goes into that lifestyle, like when you work in a restaurant around that area. Like, because I used to do it too. Like, I worked it on the Rocks, and I go down to Hiccups, and then we might end up at Brass Hall, and we might end up at, we'd like after work, we just bar hop. And it was like, I can't do it now, I guess, because I feel like I aged out of that. But I'm like, man, like I miss those days sometimes, because like we used to do that too. And my homegirl, she was a bartender, I was a cook, and then like we're all like, okay, we all get together, and all of us will crowd up in one car and just head down there.
Yeah.
And
well, yeah, no, these guys, like I said, they're not. One's from Arkansas, so he's only been to Texas once for like a wedding, I think he said.
Oh.
And so we're like, well, fuck it, like, come.
Did he talk funny too?
Nah, bro, like, like he had no accent.
Oh,
I think that or I'm just used to so many different accents. I don't think about it no more, except for the New York accent. That one.
That one
awesome. You could definitely tell when somebody's from New York.
I used to know a guy from New York who was a big old Italian old man, and he came down. He was like sell cars next to my mom's old store.
You tell me about that.
And he lived on the golf course because he loved golf so much.
Yeah.
And he would always be like, we'd watch his car. He'd be like, this looks like shit. And he would say like in that Tony Soprano accent, and I just thought it was so cool. Like, how you doing? And I'm like, I don't know.
That's literally how that dude fucking sounds. I'm hoping he'd send me a snap here eventually. I think his ass is still asleep. But yeah, so we got to know him. I'll show you what he looks like right now. Yeah, and then he's coming back on Sunday.
Nice.
Again to help us work. And he's like, dude, I'm gonna bring my wife and my son. We're like, what? Oh, we just met you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, we're already meeting your family. And he was like, no, you guys are family now at this point. Like, we just spent 12 hours a day this whole week. Ass. Yeah, like, might as well. And I was like, all right. So
that's the best kind of friends you can make sometimes is work friends.
Yeah, so he's gonna come like together. Saturday night. He's flying in with his wife and his son. So I think Sunday, I'm gonna take me, him, and Ashley and my buddy Bug. We're gonna go with him and his wife and his son. We'll probably go to like somewhere fun.
Nice.
Go hang out with him.
I would say Bear King, but nah.
Yeah, dude, we were so upset because we were like, oh, we'll go to Bear King after work. We're like, oh, it's fucking gone, you know.
One of the reps came in my job, and I was asking him. I said, y'all still selling beer?" He goes, "Well, until we run out."
Yeah, dude. So I found out what happened.
Huh?
They went bankrupt.
Yeah, I think he was
because they opened that one in Cottonwood Shores.
Yeah,
and nobody was really going to it, and they were just losing a ton of money pouring into it. Fixing it up, getting it nice, and then nobody shows up hardly ever to eat there. So they wasted so much money that they couldn't afford both places. So at the end, they had to close both restaurants because of that.
They got a little ahead of themselves.
Yeah, they should have just kept the one in Marble.
Dude, that one in Marble was popping. Yeah, everybody would go there, and that was like
becoming a main attraction for Marble Falls.
Yeah.
I thought, and they even closed that Wingman Barbecue down.
That closes on the 28th.
And then they're closing Pat's out here in Buchanan, which the reason why they're closing that one is because the old man that runs it has pretty much been throwing his own money into it. He's kind of sick and old and stuff. So
Pat's? Oh, that bar?
Not Pat's, but I mean, what's that? Fuzzy's Corner.
Yeah.
They're closing Fuzzy's down, and that's been like a landmark out here forever. But they're closing a lot of stuff down, and it's kind of weird to me. But
yeah, I've only been here 3 years, and it kind of sucks to see like some of the places that I've gone to the last 3 years start closing. And you're like, damn.
Because I think this area's getting taken over by like corporate bullshit.
Yeah.
Like you see McDonald's and Taco Bell, which there's nothing wrong with those places, and then you see like these other places popping up. These corporate like bullshit places that don't, they're not going to give you the same hometown care that you're used to. You know what I'm saying? Like Blue Bonnet will, or or like Bear King did and stuff like that, or Double Horn and stuff like that.
Like Double Horn's nasty.
Double Horn, I wasn't too impressed, but like I like Bear King was my favorite place, in town.
It's been a year since we've done the Nathan Kelly one now.
Yeah,
I just got the fucking memory on
Me
Facebook.
Too.
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, it's been a year since they came down, and we all went to Bear King.
Yeah,
I got that hat and everything. I still got that hat hanging on the wall. But yeah, it's been a year since that one, and it was that was pretty cool. They came down and we all went to the gym the next day and rolled, and and I remember actually partnered with Keith.
Yeah,
when we were doing the Jesse's lesson, and that was pretty dope. You know what I mean? And I was like, dude, that went by so fast. Like it's been a crazy year, man, and it's got to live it up to the fullest, dude. Make get your goals. That's why That's why I'm so happy I get to go back to the gym now. I'm making enough money to go back. So
I'm like that. I remember a year ago I said, if I'm still here in a year, I'm gonna try to get a house.
Yeah, and there you go. It's funny. Okay, so I've been praying for all my friends. I pray for you guys. I pray for everybody to find, the reach your goals and stuff. And it's like I see you doing that, and like my friend Yesenia, she was wanting to go to Puerto Rico, and she didn't have enough money. Now she used to go to Puerto Rico today, actually. And then my friend Chris, he wanted to move out of Miami, and I was praying for him to find a place. Now he's moving out of Miami. Saying I see you finding, you're looking at houses and stuff, you and your old lady, and then I found a second job, and cool things are happening. I'm finding a second career that I really love, and so far, and I'm really into something I've always liked, and I've been praying for all my people to rise. It seems like it's happening, and I know that sounds weird, and a lot of people probably don't believe in God or whatever, but I'm a firm believer in God, and I've been praying for that, and I've been praying for all my people, bro, and I'm happy to see everybody, doing their, getting their goals, man.
It's good.
And
it's a good feeling. It's
really
a good feeling when you see that work out for everybody.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm so happy right now. Like, what I'm saying? I'm seeing everybody, and like my homeboy, he's gonna get a brand new RV and stuff. And it's just like, man, I'm so happy for them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, with me, I'm happy for myself too. I'm not gonna lie. And
I'm happy for you, bro.
Like in September, I had a bad, I was gonna go to that plumbing thing, right? Yeah. And I wasn't really into it, but I was so sad when I said, "You're too late. You gotta wait till another year." And I'm like, dude. Man, everybody else is passing me up. Everybody knows what's going on. And I'm like, man, I want to find another career, right? And then and the Lord told me, he's like, be patient. That's all I said in my head, be patient. And then the month of March came on bright in my head. And then a couple of days ago, I started a new career. Yeah. It's crazy. And now I can go, I can be able to afford to go to the morning classes in jiu-jitsu. And, I'm going to go back Friday. And it's going to be pretty dope, dude.
Yeah.
And I, I was praying for one of my homeboys, to come up in this job, and he's going to be assistant manager. And I'm like, man, I just hope that everybody does good, man. That's one thing I was looking forward to. And I'll be praying for everybody, and just to me, that's what you got to do, And I'm like, dude, I just want to. And I've been making new friends too. I met this one tax guy, and he's like, hey man, I might need some help, passing signs out and stuff like that, and doing taxes and stuff, and I can teach you how to do it. And I'm like, dude. Hell yeah. He's 50 years old. He's like, man, I want to, he's trying to start his own thing, and he's like, I also want to pass this knowledge to somebody else. I'm like, dude, that's another thing I would love to learn.
Hell yeah.
And it was at 38 years old, I'm finally getting off my ass and learning shit. Because all through my 20s, I just partied and played all the time, and worked in restaurants and construction.
Nothing wrong with that though.
Yeah. But I just like I don't know, man. I love seeing things happen, you know, and hopefully things start to happen for a lot of people out there, and just gotta get up and just do it, you know. And I don't think I'll ever be a billionaire, but you know,
I don't think I ever will either, but it's always that wish.
yeah,
But I'm excited, bro. My parents come next week for my
that's
birthday.
awesome.
That's
awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them to Fredericksburg.
Oh, dude, there's so much cool stuff in Fredericksburg.
Oh yeah, I love Fredericksburg.
Go to Lukenbach too.
Oh yeah,
Lukenbach.
it's kind of far, but yeah.
Yeah, Lukenbach's pretty close to Fredericksburg.
Like another hour past.
Yeah, but it's man, a lot of places. Fredericksburg has some pretty good breweries.
Yeah, Fredericksburg.
They got like some good places to eat. It's
they have some good wine. Good wine spots to go to.
Yeah, they have like that. Oh, what's it called? I can't think of what it's called, but like we got some other wine before at the store.
Dad, my mom really wants to go down to the Riverwalk in San Antonio. I really hate San Antonio. I think it's
San Antonio's a home of fat girl. I love
San Antonio for me. Every time I've gone, it stinks. It's fucking dirty. For me, San Antonio is one of the dirtiest.
It is
cities in Texas.
Like it has like a. Only thing I loved about San Antonio was the Spurs.
Yeah.
But like I last time I went there, we had to work at a Chipotle, and it was just so busy. Saw a bunch of banditos too, which was pretty dope. But like I was just like down there, like you know, working and stuff. But like, man, it was some of the people down there were kind of like something else. But like, yeah, San Antonio was pretty. It has its taste, I guess. But the Riverwalk was. I haven't been there in a long time. I took a date down there one time, and I remember the water was filthy.
Last time I went, it smelled like straight
ass,
urine, and actual shit.
Yeah.
I was like, no, this is nasty. Like, I just want to go home.
I just want to go home.
And like, no bars were open either. So like no, there was no bars open. There was no restaurants. So it was just like.
I remember I was mad because I was in a hotel in San Antonio, and this old little Japanese lady came in there, and we're sitting in the elevator, and she farts, and then she looks at me like I did it. And then some other people come in, and she's like looking at me, and everybody like starts looking at me. I'm like a fat guy in there, and we're going up to the second floor, third floor. And I'm just like, everybody thinks I fucking farted. I remember that's like a memory in my head. And we were doing a job out there, and I went to my room and I just sat there.
Yeah, like, it wasn't me. I swear.
I'm like, dude, it was not me, bro. If it was me, y'all be dead. Like this lady ripped ass, right? Like it was like loud, and then she like looks at me like she's offended, and she put the blame on me, man.
Like that fucking Akon song, put the blame on me.
Yeah, like every time someone farts and some pleasant bad smell comes around, they look at the biggest guy. I'm like, dude, I bathed 2 times yesterday. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm clean.
I'm telling you, I didn't fart. I'm holding mine in. Like, this lady just, man.
But yeah, they're coming. So they're coming next week. Hell yeah, that plan.
Hell yeah.
Well then, yeah, I'm taking Thursday and Friday all the way to Monday off.
Nice.
Well, I go back Monday, but again, I don't go to work till 2 in the afternoon. So
yeah.
So
that's crazy.
I can at least spend time with them if they leave on Monday before I go. Before I go to work, because they're getting an RV. They're gonna drive here in an RV.
Nice.
That way they don't have to get a hotel and
save money.
Yeah. Well, ish.
Yeah.
It's still kind of expensive to drive an RV.
Money.
Yeah, but we looked at tickets for them. It was like almost $1,000 for both of them to fly. So they did the math, and it would be like $500 total in gas from there and back. And
that's still saving money.
That's $500 less than what they'd spend on fucking plane tickets, and they'd have more. They'd have more money to spend here to go, buy shit they want to buy.
Souvenirs and stuff. Fredericksburg would be a good place to.
Well, that's what I told my mom. Like, it's a lot of. She loves antique shopping, and
there's a lot there.
And that's what I said. I was like, "There's a lot of antique shops there." I hate antique shopping, but
yeah,
I'll do anything for my mom. So.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna park their RV that they're getting right here in the yard. I might try to chop this fucking tree back a little bit so the RV could fit. And
oh yeah.
I don't know how my landlord's gonna feel about that, but fuck that lady anyways. We told her about this awning that's been a piece of shit since we moved in, and we've already had to fix it twice.
They got blown off.
And this past Sunday, the badass windstorm that came through, dude, I'm telling you, the part that was on this side was laid up and over the roof.
Oh.
The other side was laying down on the ground, like barely hanging on, so we had to cut it off.
Dude, luckily it didn't land on y'all's cars.
Well, my car was gone.
Oh.
We were in my car. Ashley's car is where it's parked right now, so it was totally fine. But still, like, and she was like, "Well, if you could put it back together, that'd be nice." If not, and we're like, "Nah, we fucking tore that motherfucker apart." Like, fuck out of here.
Dude, you're the landlord. You're supposed to take it and put it back together.
Yeah, and so we're like, "No, it's like not even rebuildable." Like, yeah, we put it on the side of that. She's like, "Well, can you at least put it inside the?" I was like, "Fuck her, bro! Like, put this shit on the side of the house and tell your fucking lazy ass husband to come pick this shit up." After I told him last time to take it apart for me because it was falling apart.
Yeah.
He was like, "No, I'll just put some more screws and hold it up." No, bro, take that shit off. Like, it's gonna damage my car, and I'm gonna make sure you guys pay for it. Pay for my car, and I'm not paying rent.
Yeah.
Like, nah. And now she was like, "No, gotta be so no, fuck."
If you're paying your rent on time and all your rent is paid up,
yeah,
they should be. Like that's part of a landlord. That's one thing I never really wanted to do because. Like,
and I had my buddy and my buddy Gabriel and my buddy Bud come fucking fix this.
Yeah.
Like, take it apart for me because I didn't have all the tools, and like me and him, all three of us were pulling it down and picking them. And I was like, "Nah, man, like that lady, I can't stand her."
Yeah, renting kind of sucks, But
like, granted, like, yeah, she can be nice, but there's times where she's like, "Oh, can you just do that?" And I'm like, "No, you fucking do it." Like, it's just, if I'm gonna build this shit, I'm not paying rent. I told her that one time. I was like, "Hey, if I gotta do shit to fix this place, I'm not paying rent."
Yeah, you gotta put your money into it.
Yeah, no, and she was like, "Well, no," and I was like, "Then you come fix it. You come do the plumbing."
I knew a guy like in the '90s. He told me he did this. One of my older friends. He was like, "Yeah, I moved in this house, and me and my wife were living there." And he goes, "So there's a lot of things wrong with it, so I fixed it up." He goes, "As soon as I fixed it up, made it better, they stole it out from under us."
Yeah.
It's like, dang, you put your money into it, your time, your hours.
That's what I was like. I'm not. Nah, tell your lazy ass husband to come pick this shit up.
That's part of it.
And it's all in pieces on the side of the house, so
he
could fucking deal with it. Yeah, I tried to start my lawnmower yesterday. They don't fucking work now, so I gotta find somebody that will come cut this grass for me or let me borrow the lawnmower for the day.
Yeah, well, if I had one, I would do it for you, but I don't have one.
I think my buddy Gabriel's gonna bring his riding lawnmower.
Nice.
Later when he gets off of work, come cut this shit for me.
Nice. That's what we gotta do.
I'll see if he can bring that fucking chainsaw and cut these limbs and that shit over there.
Oh yeah, they're hanging pretty low.
Yeah.
Above y'all's cars.
Well, it's nice for Ashley's because like it kind of covers it a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like right here.
So
when the RV comes next week, it's easier to come in.
Heck yeah.
I'm
happy for you, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. That's awesome.
I want to grill again, man. Hopefully I can start grilling. I'll get my.
Heck yeah.
Well, it's starting to be nice again. I don't know what's up with these last 2 days. The weather's been cold as fuck.
That's why, like, yesterday I was like, I had to wear a jacket to work.
I didn't wear a jacket as much yesterday, but.
Well, no, I guess the day before.
Yeah, the day before it was cold. Yeah, that was fucking.
Because I got to walk a half a mile or so to meet my new employer. And so I was sitting out there, and of course, like Kingsland fashion, people's dogs are just out roaming around, and some pit bull try to fucking get me. It's like, well, this is nice. I'm gonna get eaten up before I go to work today. That's pretty cool. It's always something I've dreamed of doing is getting killed by a freaking pack of dogs. It's like, so it's always been a fantasy of mine. Yeah, man. Sorry we weren't here last week. What had happened was there was a whole army of people trying to stop me from getting here. And I had to, like, it was just me versus the whole army. And so I ran towards them, and they ran towards me. And then there were people just flying everywhere. I was trying to get to over here, but eventually they ended up, taking me down. But and I had to use my Renegon. You know what I'm saying? My whole.
Oh yeah. I bet you did.
I bet
you did.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I mean, like, you just see it. Like, there was like 15, dudes from like the Leaf Village running at me, and I just ran into all of them. And people were flying everywhere. But I tried to get here, but. No, we both been really busy. I was helping my brother and stuff.
Well, plus I've been on nights, so
and it's really hard. Like by the time I get off. Well, with my brother, I was getting home at like 8, 9 o'clock at night. You're already at work.
I've been at work.
And then at the hot rod shop, I get off about 4 or 5 o'clock, and you're already been at work by then too. But
yeah, and trying to like wake up is a hard one because my sleep schedule is so fucked, dude. Like I don't know. Like I said, I get off at like 12:30, and then it's like get home, I take a shower, and then it's like 1:32.
And sometimes you have that after work rush where you're like kind of wide awake.
Yeah, bro. That's like the other thing. That's what I'm saying. Like it's like 2 o'clock by the time I finally go to sleep.
Like when I worked at Taco Bell, we get off at like we get home around 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm up till 6 easily up till 6 o'clock, and I'm just like, like okay, then I better go to sleep, because I had to be at work at 6 that night, or something, or sometimes 8 on certain days, so we go to jiu-jitsu. But like, it was, I can't wait to get back in the gym, man. It's just we've been doing that training at his house little by little outside, and we put a tarp down.
Yeah, you told me.
It feels kind of realistic because like there's no mat, so like when I get on my knees, I feel all the rocks and stuff, and so a lot of times I just don't feel like doing anything after that, and we'll go out there and train for like 2 hours, and it's like when you're on your back and you're in guard or whatever, you can feel everything hit. You're like okay, but I appreciate him helping me with a lot of stuff, that I've been asking him about. Like just my boy's been helping me out, and he's really wanting to go back into the gym too, and he's getting caught up on all his stuff, and I'm getting caught up on all my stuff, and I'm finally getting there to where I can comfortably go and pay and still like live comfortable. Because I was at the point where I could have paid, but then I'm gonna suffer because I ain't got no money. Now I can pay, and you know what I mean. I can get back to my training and get closer to that blue belt, which is I'm not chasing belts, but just to have more training under me, and plus I could feel like I can actually talk about it again. That's one reason why I haven't really been talking about jiu-jitsu much, because I haven't been in the gym, but I really miss it. And this is one of my big plans, and the Lord told me if you want to step up in everything, you can't be lazy, dude. Because like a lot of times I'd have 2 days off, and I'm like I'm sleeping all day, and now it's like, nope, you gotta put that grind in now, bro. It's like okay, and like today I gotta go to work at the liquor store at 3, and I gotta get my haircut, go pay bills, and get to work by 3 o'clock.
Hell yeah.
My mom's like, I thought you'd be sleeping. I'm like, Mom, I can't rest now.
Nope.
I just had to start going to bed early again. I went to bed early last night. I went to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's early, But usually I'm up till 5 or 6. But yeah. Is there anything you want to say before we kind of end it or whatever? Or?
No, not that I can think of. But
the only thing I was going to say is
that's not motivating. So no.
I don't know if it's motivating or not, but it's just like treasure people around you, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what this week's taught me. Even though I haven't seen my friend in 10 years or whatever, I'm still like, man, bro, like it kind of struck me a little bit. Like a lot of guys I'm growing out with are disappearing. They're passing away. And so I'm like, man, just treasure your people and make your goals. Because like when that guy was alive, when I talked to him a lot, he would like, no matter what his position in life was, he wasn't in the best position, but he was always positive.
He was making the best of it.
Yeah, and he was always like, man, I do this and this, and like he just and every time I talked to this guy, he was always uplifting, and I'm like, man, you gotta like just treasure the things you have in life, and like if you want more, you gotta work hard for it. It's not gonna just fall in your lap. For some of us, like maybe a lot of guys, hey, you know what, mom and dad start you out with a brand new jacked up truck in your own house. Yep. A lot of us, we gotta work hard for it, man, and that's the same with like jiu-jitsu, same with anything you're in. You gotta work hard for that next goal, and set yourself some goals,
Oh yeah.
And see where do you see yourself in 2 years, where you see yourself 5 years, 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta like envision that person of like I want to become that person. You know what I mean? Like I want to become somebody that all my friends and my family's proud of, especially my mom. I want her to be like, yeah, that's my son. But instead of denying me, no, I'm just kidding. She doesn't deny me, but but yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to put out there today.
Yeah, we'll definitely try to get one out again. If I don't fucking sleep too late.
Yeah.
Well, if I don't sleep too late, sorry guys, I'm tired.
Yeah, he's pretty tired.
If I don't sleep in too late on Sunday before I go hang out with Levi and his wife and stuff like that,
yeah,
we'll definitely get one out on Sunday morning.
And if I don't have to work too early, but yeah, I'll talk to the guy about.
Yeah, we'll plan something out so that way there's an episode, and then maybe do a 2-hour one, and then you could just cut in half.
Yeah.
And then use it for since my parents will be here, I definitely won't have time.
Yeah, I was about to say because we probably won't have time because your parents will be here. And
they won't be here till like Thursday.
Okay.
Like 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. So maybe Thursday morning we'll knock one out if you have time. We'll knock
Actually, Thursday mornings I definitely will because I usually work like after 12.
Yeah.
So it's like on Thursday, like like I work on Thursdays. I usually work at 1 or 2 o'clock, and I'll just tell the hot rod shop that I can't make it, which he kind of understands that. I already told him Thursdays are hard because of truck day, and
Yeah. All right. So yeah, we'll plan on something for next week on that Thursday.
yeah.
But yeah, guys. So again, busy schedule,
Mhm.
new schedule for me. I'm trying to get used to it, but we're definitely trying to get episodes out. Again, we
Yeah.
appreciate everything. Appreciate you guys listening, following.
Yeah, and if you're following us on just Spotify, hey, find us on YouTube, give us a follow, maybe give us a like or maybe a little listen. And if you're following on just on YouTube, vice versa, man, that would be really appreciative. And I'm gonna be trying to do more stuff as I can, I guess. And I'm gonna get back in the gym a little bit more. And like I said, that's kind of what I've been going for, honestly, because I know I got a lot of stuff I gotta do today. So that's why I'm making it short. But it's not really too short, honestly.
It's an hour episode.
Yeah, and
I think we planned on 30 minutes, but we gave you an extra 30.
yeah, just because last week was we couldn't make it because both of us were like I was wanting to come do it on Tuesday with you, but then I ended up having to work, and like you ended up having to work nights, and so like by the time I got off, you were still at work.
Yeah,
I got off at like 9 o'clock, and I'm like you were still way in the middle of work.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been off for another 4 hours,
and I couldn't stay up. Well, I could, but I was drunk.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had the mental capacity to
Heck
do a
yeah.
podcast at that time.
I definitely wouldn't. I mean, there's a certain time I can do it, and like today, I barely have one just because how today kind of started and stuff. But so I've been up for a minute, but I'm really hoping that we can get much out as we can, and get back in the gym and have a good time. But right now, we're trying to face some goals, man, and I hope you guys are doing the same. You know what I mean? I hope whatever your goal is, man, just envision yourself in the future and
just accomplish it.
Yeah, because the struggles you're going through right now, bro, they're not going to be like you're going to think that's easy as hell. In 10 years, you're like, dude, was I really whining about that? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But so, I guess we're out.
Yep.
Definitely are because the battery's going low. Peace.
Later.